Hi, I'm Finlay Ritson. We're here at Ingliston for round 1 of the Junior 1000 Ecosse Challenge. Another good day as well, so yeah, it's been a good start to the year, and yeah, looking forward to the rest of it.
The 2017 Ecosse Juniors season kicks off with a welcome return to the famous Ingliston showground. 11 crews lined up at the start of a new championship campaign, and let's have a look at the class of 2017. Representing the original junior rally car were champion Finlay Ritson, at least until he turns 17, and Amy McCubbin. The Citroen Peugeot Toyotas are still the most popular mounts in the series, with Ewan Tyndall, Lewis Winder, Andrew Blackwood, Peter Beaton, Lewis Haining, Alice Patterson and Josh Hislop all in the chassis to beat in recent years. Bucking that trend, Jude McDonald has brought the first Skoda Citigo to be seen north of the border. The question is, can he challenge the established opposition? And finally, a new contender for the Scottish Juniors, the Suzuki Alto, with Johnny Mackay at the wheel. Let's learn more about the man in the Suzuki. The Aberdeenshire-based 15-year-old is heading into his third season in the juniors, and in that time he's become known as king of the handbrake turn. Auto testing, marshalling and even co-driving, Johnny loves all things motorsport, including those at the very top.
The current WRC drivers, I quite like quite a few of them. I quite like Hayden Paddon. I think he's quite a person to look up to. He's done a lot for sponsorship and stuff, yeah, so I'd probably say Hayden Paddon just now. Yeah.
With his sights set on the MSA Academy, a career in motorsport is the plan, although if that fails he can always make it as a drummer. There will be many people curious to see how the Alto goes this weekend. Out onto the stages, and it was the green Citigo setting the pace. Despite Jude suffering with a pounding headache, he set 3 fastest times on the first 4 stages to be tied at the top by lunchtime halt. Neck and neck with McDonald, Ewan Tyndall is already the man on form south of the border in 2017, the C1 driver arriving at service in equal first after taking 4 seconds out of Jude on SS4. Staying in touch, Finlay Ritson was already pushing his borrowed Micra hard. How hard? Well, here's stage 2. The reigning champion lies third, 2 seconds off the pace. Top newcomer in 2016, Lewis Haining has been working on his driving over the closed season with the junior training staff, and it definitely shows. He's 4th overall at the halfway point. Anything Ritson can do, Johnny Mackay can do better. Almost game over on stage 1 for the Alto, and that landing hasn't been without its consequences, the car refusing to rev cleanly, leaving Johnny in a frustrated 5th. On his first event after his big accident in Kames last September, Josh Hislop is just playing himself in gently as he rebuilds his confidence. Arriving at service in 6th, he's also unfortunately the first casualty of the day, retiring with a failed power steering pump. Ingliston also sees the debut of Lewis Winder in an Igo. The car, completely different from his Micra, is taking some time to get used to, and he's in early 7th. 13 seconds back after 4, Andrew Blackwood is continuing his learning process in the ex-Ritson C1, getting quicker every time we see him. By his own admission, Peter Beaton isn't a massive fan of Ingliston's technical twisty character, much preferring faster flowing stages. Sitting 9th after 4, he'll have to dig deep in the second half of the day to catch those in front of him. Conversely, Amy McCubbin is a big fan of the twisty stuff, particularly on her home event at Kames. 11th here, the little Micro's power disadvantage is showing a bit, although she does lead the battle of the ladies. And chasing Hurt down, Alice Patterson is having a day she'd probably rather forget. The heat and lack of air in the car proving to be quite hard to cope with, and she has decided to keep her pace steady over the first loop.
Lovely, keep it going. Perfect.
On you go.
Absolute mental, superb. Hairpin right. Tightens. Run you go, absolutely go. To your square left.
I'm roasting in that stage, just boiling out there. We had a wee moment in that one, but it felt good.
Good, enjoy it?
Yeah, it was a good run.
It was pretty short, you know, we're new to the venue. Obviously nobody's been around here. The C1 isn't really suited to the venue with the first and second gear, but we're trying to make the most of it and try and have a good push.
Yeah, good. Getting quite hot now.
Yeah, it's getting warm outside, so we're getting warm in here.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Enjoying it?
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
Well, we were committing quite a bit, to be fair, but I said that I'd try and be on it from the start and just try my best and see what happens, but it's going better than I expected, and my times don't seem to be far away, but they 2 stages, they felt awesome. I was really committing, more than I've done last year in a whole, so I'm really happy.
Problems?
Yeah, problems.
What's wrong?
It won't rev higher than like 4,000-ish. We think we've hit one of the ABS sensors, so that might be it.
You can do something about it here?
Hopefully. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Out for the second half of the day, and we unfortunately lose Jude McDonald, that headache morphing into a full-on migraine, causing the young man to call it a day after stage 6. Still, very encouraging pace. With the day cooling down a bit, Alice Patterson was able to push harder over the afternoon loop, eventually claiming 9th, but that deficit from the morning proved too large to overcome, although our last 2 stage times showed that she does have the pace. And taking the top lady prize, Amy McCubbin also upped her game over the second half of the day, and despite a few wild moments, grabbed 8th place at the finish. SS6 was a disaster for Lewis Haining, missing a split in the stage while chasing another car. This gave him a stage maximum just as he was fighting for a podium. 7th overall doesn't reflect his pace, but it definitely won't be long until the results start coming. Benefiting from this, it was a solid 6th at the finish for Peter Beaton, who will be looking forward to the faster events later on in the season. Almost a minute up at the finish, Andrew Blackwood upped his pace over the second half of the day, trading times with the Igo of Lewis Winder ahead of him. With Blackwood taking 5th, it was a welcome 4th place for Lewis, rounding off the day with 3 top 5 times as he got used to the new car. Despite frantic attempts to cure the Alto's sick engine, the JMR team couldn't quite restore it to full voice. That being said, Johnny kept everything nice and clean to grab a podium on the car's first event in Scotland. Definitely another driver to watch for the rest of the season.
Yeah, 3rd overall, first podium. Probably not the way I wanted to get it. It's a shame that Jude went out, but we'll take it. So yeah, I'm quite happy, but yeah.
Early on the car was really on the pace, but I guess he hit a bit of a mechanical problem this morning.
Yeah, the first 2 stages were pretty good, I think, despite our wee moment. But yeah, the second lot of stages, they were, yeah, we reckon we did something with the ABS sensor and it wouldn't rev, so it was bad.
Still pushing at 103% everywhere, reigning champion Rd1 was unable to push the Micra all the way to the top. Second overall and only 15 seconds off the lead by the end of the day, it was still a run to remember, particularly for co-driver Tom Hind.
Yeah, we knew we wouldn't be on the pace, but coming after stage 1, I think we were lined second. So yeah, I shouldn't be here, but yeah, just drove the door handles off it and managed to come away with a good second place.
He drove. I just don't think anybody, it doesn't matter how experienced they are, you know, the Gary Pearsons of the world, the top Jock Armstrongs, they couldn't have driven this car any faster. I guarantee you, that car was as fast as it would go. It was fantastic fun.
Down the straight, you got left 6 into a left 2, into a right 9.
After McDonald's demise, life became a bit more comfortable for Ewan Tyndall, controlling the event from the front to take the win. And showing his form in England can also be transferred to Scotland, it's been a very good start to his Junior 1000 campaigns.
Yeah, really good day, you know. After the first 2 stages, a little bit down, but you know, I picked it back up and pulled the pace together. Considering it was a Micra suited venue and was struggling with the gearing a little bit, but really happy with the result.
Yeah, very good day. Yeah, enjoyed it, and see, after the first 2 we were a bit down, but we knew what we had to do, and we just went out and did what we had to do.
Yeah, I'll try and keep it up, just push every rally so we can do, and hopefully the results come.
Well done. Thanks very much, guys. Congratulations. Thank you.